Hey puffballs. So today what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna show y'all my Ratchet way of putting on makeup. A couple of y'all have been asking me, are you gonna do a makeup tutorial? You should do a makeup tutorial. The problem that I have with makeup tutorials, or whatever the case may be, is I'm not professional at makeup. I've played in makeup my whole goddamn life and all that good stuff, y'all. Don't even worry about that. We're going to talk about all that because we're going to talk and we're going to put on makeup. We'll talk about that when I get back. Here go the intro.
Get rid of me. They still throwing shade on my energy. I gotta make sure they remember me. Just know that these looking no fun to me. You know, to the checkers we hustle. We getting it straight off the muscle. If it ain't
So, as I was saying, the problem that I have with putting on makeup, y'all, is the fact that I don't know how to put on makeup. I don't know what things are called. I don't know what brush is what brush and all that good stuff. And I ain't got time to learn. So I'm gonna show y'all what I do. Now, one thing I will say is this will be a no judgment zone. I don't care what you say. You can help me. You can say, look girl, you shouldn't be doing it like that. But the moment I feel like you coming off, or you just, girl, you got to go. You're gonna see these contacts a couple times. I got them from this company right here called TTDI or whatever. They were having a sale. They were like 3 for like, it was like buy 3 get 2 free or something like that. I got them, child. So I already washed my face and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime in front of y'all as soon as I find all my primers. So I do use the e.l.f. oil control primer, and then I also use, y'all, the Maybelline New York Master Prime Face Studio Prime Blur and Smooth. I do double prime. I don't know, I've tried each by itself and I just like it. So boom, I start off with this stuff right here. I put a little bit in my hands. Just like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I be seeing people put little dots and I don't want to use too much. Here, I'll put this thing on. Now, as I said, I've already washed and moisturized my face, if you can't tell, because it looks a little extra moisturized today or whatever. Y'all might see me curse out my cat a few times in this video because she likes the smell of the makeup, or I don't know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on top of that my e.l.f. So while I'm letting that sit, I'm gonna go into my my eyebrows, y'all. So to get on this when it comes to these brows, y'all finna see. And let me not say ghetto, because people be like, what is ghetto? Ghetto is what you make it, girl. Just because you live in the hood, it's not, that don't mean it's ghetto. None of that, or whatever. That's not what I mean when I say the ghetto. Ghetto is what you make it, literally. I tell you what ghetto is. Ghetto is me gonna put on this damn makeup and do my eyebrows and stuff. So with my eyebrows, because I got this bag of brushes. This is my bag of brushes. I got 1,001 brushes. So I first start off by fucking them up. Just messing them up. If y'all can see that. I mess them up. Then I fix them. I don't know what that does, but I've tried doing my brows without doing that at first, and they just don't come off the same. So here's my eyebrow pencil. Now, as you can see, it's very light of a brown. That's because it's there for me to make lines, I guess. You'll see. And this is just generic. I got this at a beauty supply store for 99 cents. So I just come with my eyebrows, and I'm gonna show you. Motherfuckers be like, the line has to be perfect, but for me, it doesn't, because you're not even gonna see that. So it looks thick as hell, but I'm going to fix that when I fix it. like I said, for me, what I do is I just kind of fill in this little area, whatever you want to call this little area. I kind of fill that in, and then from there, I start making little hairs or whatever it is going up. Now, while I'm doing this, y'all, what I do want to say is I feel like you can't really tell people how to put on makeup. I feel like, to be honest, y'all, makeup is an art form. And just like I was telling Cleopas earlier, you can't tell Picasso because he didn't draw lines and do something a certain way that his way of doing things aren't right. At the end of the day, y'all, there's more than one way to skin a cat or whatever, fried fish or whatever. As long as you got the ingredients to do it, you do it the way that you feel like doing it. So, of course, now you can see that my eyebrows are bushy and they look faint. Like I said, I don't put on makeup the regular way. What I'm going to do now is I have this palette, this tropical palette. I believe I got this palette from Amazon. I usually take this palette, y'all, and I go in with this brown color down here, and it's called Seashell Hunting. Y'all see that? Seashell Hunting or whatever. This is from Amazon. If I can find it again, I'll link it below. And I take me one of these little flat brushes or whatever, and then I go back in and I start dusting that in there. Don't ask me why, but it's getting ready to be mixed. So I go ahead and I dust that in. Yes, I'm using eyeshadow on my eyebrows. I'm telling y'all. It might not seem right to y'all, but I'm telling y'all, bruh. Now I'm gonna go in with this color called Aloha, you know, Aloha, or whatever, right there. This black, and then I'm going to use it just a little bit. Probably like that much on the brush, just a tad. And I am going to dust over that. This is gonna make it look like my eyebrows are darker. Now, y'all done tried my eyebrows every other kind of way when I use a pen, and just go in with a little bit at a time, y'all. It does not have to be perfect. Now, and while I'm doing this, I'm saying now, but while I'm doing this, I'm going to kind of shape my eyebrows how I want them, in a sense. Just putting like this faint line there or whatever. So, and I'm going like in with this like really light touch, y'all. But you can already see the difference. This one still kind of looks faint, and this one looks like I've done something to it. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Boom! I'm back. I know they look wild, y'all. I know, y'all. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slightly remove all that by taking this brush that I had at first, and I am going to make it look crazier. I know, like I said, the thing is, when I do my makeup, y'all, it's like I make mistakes because the way I learned how to do makeup, let me say it like that, is I used to make mistakes And then I used to try to cover them up because I didn't want to wash it all the way off. And that's a lot of what you're going to see me do. So, now that we've brushed these to perfection, or whatever, boom, y'all. I got me another little flat brush, which is pretty much wider than the last one you just seen. These are them in comparison, I guess, or whatever. I'm gonna take this one here, and I have my Mackage. I don't know the name of this company, y'all. Mackage. And if y'all haven't heard me say this, they give you a 14-day trial of these, so you can try it out. If not, go ahead and email them, tell them like, look, this is not my color and I don't like it, and they'll send you another one, y'all. But this is the brand that I use for my concealer. So I take my concealer, and I go ahead and I fix my eyebrows. Sorta, kinda. But I go ahead and I do them one at a time, because I be seeing these beauty gurus paint all the way everywhere. Girl, I'm not a professional. So, and I go right into my nose with it. Brow, look at that. Look at the girl. You see that? It looked like I professionally did that, but y'all see all the mess I went through. But the thing is, y'all, I done tried eyebrow pencils and all that good stuff. It's like it's too dark, it's too light, and this was the only way I could blend them. Like, I tried chopping up some eyebrow pencils, like a black one and a dark brown and stuff, just to like make my, because it's like it's too bold. Like, I was trying to make a color because the color it was giving me was too bold. So I do kind of meet these in one area, make me look all stupid. And bam, I just kind of do that. Now my eyebrows most of the time don't match. They don't match anyway, y'all. I don't try to go for perfect, I guess. I just kind of, whatever I end up coming up with, y'all, it's just whatever I come up with. Like I said, I feel like for me to be so much of a novice in this area, I feel like I do okay. So I kind of just blend that a little bit with the same brush that I got, and I bring it down or whatever. So, boom. Yeah. I really like that one. That one over there is trash, but she always been trash. But we love her though. So I take this little brush here, or whatever, and I go ahead and try to blend that out, y'all. Now, if you can't tell, because we're probably about 15 to 20 minutes into this video, that this video is gonna be a long one, y'all. Feel free to skip through and stuff. I just wanted to see how this thing was gonna work. You know, my whole makeup thing, like if it's something y'all want to see from me more often, or because I also try my makeup on live, and it seemed like a lot of people were communicating and stuff on live or whatever. So should I keep making these videos, or should I make these lives before I put on my makeup? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I only put on makeup to take pictures for Instagram. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, because I like to play in makeup, and it's like I'm not going nowhere. If I am, then I am. But usually, girl, I'm right here in front of the truck putting on makeup while Jamal back there trying to go to sleep and all that good stuff. So yeah. Next, I am going to take a lighter foundation, which for me is going to be this LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Illuminating Wear or whatever. I'm going to take that and I am going to put that on my lids. This is just a light. I find that when I do this stuff, and yes, I use the back of my hand. People be like, that's so nasty. Girl, it's my hand, my face, child. But I use like a cheap foundation that is a lighter foundation, and I go over my lid with that. This one has like an olivey type, you know, color and stuff. But I put that over my lid because I found that when I do that, because I use cheap palettes and stuff, y'all. So this kind of actually brings out the pigment in most of my makeup and stuff, y'all, because them palettes be so cheap sometimes the colors don't want to stick. So I go ahead and put that on. Then with that same brush that I just had blending out my concealer, I blend that in or whatever. So anyway, like I said, I find that when I use this particular foundation on my lid, this is not the foundation that I use for my skin, like my base foundation, but whatever. And then of course my left side is my bad side, y'all, so yeah. This one usually, this side over here usually either gets more makeup or less makeup than the other side. But and it's literally like this side is like my bad side, y'all. I cannot get that straight. So boom, we gonna blend that one out just like we did the other one. When I do makeup, I'm over the top with it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I want to look like a completely different person because I'm the same person all year round. Don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all can't be a different person. Don't let nobody be like, god dang, don't wear makeup because you don't look the same when you wear makeup or when you take off your makeup. For me, that's what I brought it for. I mean, I'm Shannon all day, every day. Why can't I be somebody else different today? Or whatever. So, like I said, y'all wanted to know about me and my makeup. That's what I do. I want to look different. I mean, I'm wearing a purple wig. So, I move on to my eyes next somewhat. I go into my eyes, but I kind of jump around when it comes to makeup. I don't know what kind of, I don't want to do purple makeup and then it matches like my purple whatever, but I do want to go kind of over the top because this is our first one. I don't know, maybe some pinks, I don't know. So I figured I'm just gonna do pinks and purples, and just, if it does not look right with the wig, I'll change the wig, y'all. We going for what we know. Boom. Boom, girl, let's start. So I'm gonna start off with this brush. It's kind of round or whatever. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's this brush. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I'm gonna choose 3 colors and I'm gonna blend them up. So I usually like to go light to dark, so that's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm going to stick with this Starlet palette, I believe that's what it's called. This Starlet palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade right here. This shade called Lovely. Y'all can see it up there because I can't see it now. Oh, there it is. There she blows. I'm gonna go in with this shade called Lovely or whatever. I'm gonna put enough of this on here, y'all, because as I told y'all just now, they do not be trying to stick. So boom, that's Lovely. I dipped it in here maybe 5 or 6 times. Y'all, I almost fucked up my camera. I'm gonna give it one good tap. And then I am going to go in with it right here. See, I see how these cheap little things do. So, if the tap game does not work, I'm gonna get as much as that off there as I can. I'm going in maybe that far. I don't know what that is. What you call that with that color. And I'm gonna do that 2 or 3 times, y'all, on each eye, just to make sure you can see it, because once again, these cheap palettes, the pigment on it is not good. And then pinks don't really show up on my skin well. I guess because I got like a pinkish undertone or whatever the lady said at Sephora. I don't know no other way to put on my eyeshadow. That's just what I do. So I do it twice at first just to see if I like it. And it's like, do I want to go darker? I don't think so. So I just make sure they're kind of like the same in a sense. Or whatever. They are? I guess they are. I guess they're about the same. And I make corrections as I go. Next, now I'm going with my next color. I don't know which one I should do. I gotta actually swatch this one, y'all. So that one. And with this color right here. I'm showing y'all because that's what the professionals do. Which is right up under there, and it's called Honeymoon. Or whatever. So now I'm going to take that and then I'm gonna put that right there beside it. And then I'm gonna bring it a little bit inside of there. Oh. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and that is color, that one right there. That one is color Antique. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that. Antique. If y'all want to know where I get these brushes from, Amazon, just Google Mermaid makeup brushes. They'll pop right up. All right, so now I'm gonna take that Antique color and I'm gonna start here. Girl, if that don't look like the same dang on color you just put on there, this right here is the struggle. And I just put that right there, y'all. I'm not even gonna worry about it tonight. We got like a light pink going into a dark, but I'm gonna do something to separate it in a second. So I put that all the way out here, y'all. As I said, these colors look the same, so I feel like Walmart played me. So what I'm gonna do is what I usually do, which is I'm gonna separate them. So I'm gonna take my same brush, I'm gonna clean it a little bit on my towel right here, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna take the lightest color that I have in this palette. It is Slippers. It's like this tannish color right here, almost white, I guess. And I'm just going to put the very tip of my brush in there, give it a tap, and then in between those two colors, I'm just going to make a faint line. I mean, you can do this with a white or whatever the case may be, if you following this shit, right? Yeah, all the good stuff, y'all. So boom. I know they look busted and dusted. Now I'm going to take my brush, which this is what I use to blend. This is not the one I use to blend my concealer, but it looks a lot like it because I think they're the same brushes, 2 different brush sets. And I'm gonna choose a color, y'all, and I think I'm going in with this bling color right here. This bling, child, I'm tired of turning this thing around. This that's slippers, y'all. This color right here is called bling. And this is how it looks on the palette here. I'm gonna take a little bit of that. If it can get on there, hold on. Oh, it's on there, y'all, it's on there. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that color, and I am going to blend this out a little bit at the top, just getting those creases out, and then putting that bling color up there if you can see it. But it's more about focusing on blending out the edges of this than it is what you got. So I'm going to push this, like after I go across it like once or twice, I'm going to start pushing the color up here a little bit. NYX concealer corrector contour, I only conceal with this. I don't do all that extra, and I go in with this warm pinkish color, and I just dab it a little bit there on each side, because if I don't, then it's like my bags show through my makeup or whatever. So now I'm going to take the same brush, y'all. I don't know, I keep losing my brushes because y'all know I'm in a truck, right? And I just kind of dab that around a little bit or whatever. It's gonna make like this mushy, greenish, creamish thing go down over here or whatever. And I only do that to them because, like I said, if I don't for some reason, it's like my bags, y'all know I work a lot, my bags just show everywhere. My foundations, now it's kind of hard for me. Sometimes my foundation is off because I've been working out, and I work out in the sun. In Texas and stuff, it's still hot. I don't know if it's hot wherever y'all at, or in Richmond or whatever, wherever y'all at right now. But it's been hot, so I'm browner than usual. I have two. That's because one of these is my summer color, which is this one, which is 145. This is the Woke Up Like This Flawless Foundation in color 145 from that same IL Mackage company or whatever. And then this one is color 150, which is my winter color because it's a little lighter, from the same company, same line, which is Woke Up Like This. I don't believe they have another line. So what I do is I use a little bit of both. I just use 2 dabs of the 150, and then I'm gonna use 1 dab of the, child, I didn't use so much of this, I gotta re-up. I use like 1 dab of the 145, which is the dark color or whatever. What I do is, so I won't put on too much foundation because I've been known to do that, I've started dotting. So I just take a little bit and I dot everywhere, y'all. Yes, I go right over all that, y'all. Or whatever. So I dot it or whatever. Now for me, this is because, like I said, I'm known for doing too much. Now I start from I'll put a little bit more in my hand because I feel like I'm gonna need some more, but y'all tell me. I want to make another little batch here. But anyway, so I start from like my nose area and stuff, and I go ahead and I work that on in. Now to me now, y'all, this looks a little light. But I don't know. So I go ahead and I work that in. Now this right here could take me 10, 20 minutes or something, or whatever. You can stop here if you want to, y'all. I suggest stopping here actually, because this actually don't look bad, and it's still, I would say, yeah, stop here if you feel like it. I'm not you, you not me. I want to stop here, y'all, but something, I got an ache in the back of my mind, like just a tad bit more. But y'all, I have no cord, so I'm just gonna take a little bit on my forehead, because it feels like my forehead is not covered. I told you I put some on my hand, right? I think it is. Well, back here, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, one of my biggest things is baking and stuff, y'all. I don't know how to bake. Like, and I didn't ask the lovely ladies on my Facebook page. They act like they didn't hear me. Then they like, oh girl, I'm gonna show you. Y'all ain't showed me yet. Y'all did not show me a thing yet. So, y'all see that? Can y'all still see that? If y'all can still see them little dots, I have a problem. I don't think I did too bad tonight. I think I'm gonna stop here because, like I said, I'm known for myself of making situations worse than what the fuck they need to be, y'all. I don't think it's bad. Now this one eyebrow is blowing me because it looks a little blunt. But girl, we beginners. We're novice. We're like, you know, when you playing a video game and it be like, what setting you want it on, bitch? We want it on very easy. That's how so much of we don't know what we doing. So I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, so I take that and I pretty much go up under my eyes with it. You know, the triangle situation. Yeah, I know us girls do. Or whatever. And I do a little, I say, some little kindergartner art up here. Then I take it down there. Or whatever. Right here. And then I also do my little Cupid's bow. Not that it's gonna matter, because when we put on lipstick, it's going to whatever. Why y'all let me color that one in? See, that's why I feel second grade right there. And then right here, boom. Now I look like a fool. Look like boo boo. Anyway, so now I'm gonna start right up in here, and I drag mine, y'all, all the way out. All the way out. With like the edge of that thing. Y'all see what I'm doing. And then I do the same thing up and through here. Here, I just use the side of my thing. We We gonna use all of this, girl, because we paid for this whole brush. We gonna use that thing. Boom. Go down my nose with it. Boom. Go down. And that's right area, my little stashy stash area. This is my 3D contour artist palette. This, what y'all ready to see, is ready to be how I contour, bake, and all that good stuff, y'all. When I say I don't know what I'm doing, I do not know what I'm doing, but this is what I do. I'm willing to change if y'all willing to help me. If not, y'all, I hope I don't be like somebody come for me, y'all, like the beauty gurus be like, ah, bitch. So anyway, here's that palette. I go in with my light colors first and then my dark colors last. That's because when I clean this brush, you know, I'm gonna clean this brush after I'm finished, and I don't want to go in the dark and then put on some light. So first I go in with my extra light color. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, my extra light color, which is this one right here. Oh snap, y'all, I just didn't record. If you see my face right now, y'all, I have not been recording. I don't know where I stopped at, but I put some dark contour powder here or whatever. This right here is light contour powder, the lightest one that's in my thing. Use the colors that you usually use. I'm sorry, I thought I had pressed record or whatever, and I put a little dark contour powder here and here, and I'm supposed to be baking and contouring at the same time. So boom, I apologize. Told y'all, unprofessional. Now I got, after I done put caked all them powders on my face, I got every lash brush that I have. Now this one is a little pinkish because that's my blush brush, but all of these I generally use to beat my face or whatever, and I go from the hardest one all the way up to the softest one. So it's like this one is the hardest, then this one, and then this one dusts it off, and then that one dusts everything. So from here I go from where my light places are, and I start to remove that powder. Alright. Is that, or is that just a shadow? I don't know. So yeah, that's what I do for baking. Then I take my primer, yes girl, my primer, and I set my face with it. So, hyperlapse. Boom. Alright, so, after we done misted that all the way around, that little bit done in that thing. So, that same brush that I had earlier to do my eyebrows with is a big part of this is a big part of my makeup routine, especially when it comes to my eyes, because I've tried pens and all that good stuff make my eyes water. So I don't know how to use them and whatever. So going in with my Gold Rush palette, and I'm gonna pick some kind of shiny color. Let's do Illusion. I'm gonna do this color right here, which is a color called Illusion, and I'm gonna go in with, like, what do they call it, like the inner corner of my eye or whatever, on both of them, of course. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl Rain palette in the color Yours Forever. Oh, Forever Yours. My backwards ass. Right here. And I'm actually going to use a mirror for this because whatever. I'm going to put this on this part of my eye. Because I really don't want to do anything black. Thanks. Is it as serious, Mama? So, now that I did that, I'm going to go in with the color Spellbound. And I'm going to put it where I have the purple, but kind of like more on top of the purple. I guess I'll show you. So, you only want to tab it because Spellbound is a glittery black. We don't want too much black. So, what I do is I put a little bit on there, tap it off twice, and then I'll dab it on my hand first to see if that's enough or whatever. And I put it like where my eyelash is. Matter of fact, I put it like right over top of my eyelash. They kind of make it look like eyeliner, I guess. It's just like, I don't want to go for a traditional black eyeliner, and I only want it here. I don't know. So we're going to take that same purple, and I'm going to go all the way up here with it. Then I just come right here, and I pet that whole little thing up a little bit. So, same thing on the other eye. Come up with it, where it creates like this kind of defined line. I can't explain it. It's like, you see the defined line? I'm not tripping. But yeah. And then I go ahead. Oh, whatever. None of my stuff is. Alright. I got some cheapies because on the Halloween section. I'm going to attempt to put these on, y'all. The fake lashes to go. So, this is what I do. And understand, girl, I know my lashes be everywhere. Sometimes they be on right, sometimes they be on wrong. Girl, it's for the picture. This was like $3 or something like that at Walmart. So I used to do it when I used the green. I mean, yeah, the green one. Girl, I hate these things sometimes. Have nearly the same definition as this one up there. But it is what it is. So, now I'm going to take my little mascara here. And I'm going to go under here. Oh no, there she is. This is Bonnie Choice. Or whatever. Go to Amazon and put in Bonnie Choice. Or whatever. Oh, you guess, girl, I'm gonna pull out another palette. I pull out a palette and I just use the lightest color. So this light color, it don't matter. It don't even, just a light color. And I take my little pinky and I dust it right there. Give it a little tap tap. And then, I don't know, for me, it gives it a little shine after I put my lip gloss on. So I'm going to take this little tiny brush. It's a very teensy brush, and just any blender brush. And then I'm going to go in with some. This is my CoverGirl concealer. I usually use this when I'm going for a more natural look or whatever. This is in the shade T500 or whatever. I usually use my Flawless one though, y'all, but I'm gonna use a little bit of this one, and I'm gonna take this little teensy tiny brush. I'm gonna get some on here, and I'm just going to carve out my lips. And it's okay, because I see it just like you see it, that lip look crazy. Now make sure you're not getting the lipstick on that at the end, whatchamacallit it off. So, I see that look crazy. All I'm doing is I'm just gonna put on some more damn lipstick to cover it the hell up. And as soon as I find it, explain that. I don't know. I did it one day because I was like, I ain't got no lip liner. But what if I don't lip liner? Or whatever. So, boom, girl. So, after I did all that, I put a little eyeshadow right there to kind of, I don't know what it does. It just makes the purple look less cheap, I guess. I'm gonna go in with my Queen Face Beauty. See that? Peppermint lip gloss. And I just got this. Y'all seen me do a review on this. Yeah, but god dang it on. I ain't gonna use my cheap one no more. My Family Dollar one no more. And I'm gonna take a brush for this, y'all, because I don't want to get none of that purple on this bristle. So I'm just gonna take a brush. I don't know what you usually use this brush for. I'm gonna get some on that girl. Cause girl, we ain't professional. And I just give it a little dab. And that's about it. Is I'm gonna go in with any color, any shimmery, not too glittery. Don't go that glittery, y'all. But probably shimmy or whatever. Get some on my brush here and that be right there. Or whatever on my little Cupid's bow. Or whatever. And that's about it for this makeup. I'm gonna throw on a wig, come back with this finished look, and close out this video because I've been recording for an hour and a half now. Alright, y'all, so this is it. This is my purple wig, and this is how I do my makeup, I guess. I told y'all, I'm not professional in any way. To people who want to play in makeup, you brought it, you can. I don't think this is the best looking makeup out there whatsoever. I would never tell you that, but I do think it works for me and my purposes. I'm only wearing makeup to probably take a picture on Instagram, or even if I go out in it. If I like it when I left home, I went out in it, y'all. I mean, it is what it is. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go take pictures. I know y'all done seen this already on the gram, but I thank y'all for coming to watch anyway. So yeah, y'all be safe, mind your business, and don't rise to toilet seats. Good night.